Hello everyone, I am Zookeeper Seri and we are here at my home in Zoodesia Zoo, and it's really looking pretty exotic right now with all of these beautiful fairy lights up, and we've got our little momiji running around gathering up eggplants and corns, and I see fresh pineapple on the ground back there. Oh my goodness, let's go see if, okay, hey, I snagged it, yes! All right, I managed to snag that fresh pineapple before the momijis got to him. So, all right, what can I do with the pineapple? It just sounds so delicious. I would just like to have fresh pineapple. Honestly, I would love nibbling that. Oh, do you guys remember when we made the beet burgers? We still have beet burgers in the fridge. I should go and grab one of those to eat. That's what I was trying to say. Ooh, pineapple upside down cake sounds so good. Oh my goodness, and a fruit crumble. And there's even pina coladas. Oh my gosh, fruit salad, fruit punch, another pina colada. I'm assuming those are non-alcoholic. And then we've got pineapple yogurt and then just little pineapple seeds. So there's lots of delicious things I could do with a pineapple. We'll probably mess around with pineapples in a little bit, Tate. But today my pockets are overflowing full of soybeans, and I actually need to do something about all of these soybeans. And I also need to take all of these backpacks, which are now picnic baskets, over to our new picnic basket area. So we're going to go over to the picnic pickup shop today, and we're going to drop off all of these picnic baskets. Let's see. I'm also going to wiggle over here. All right, hang on, Carlos. You must give Martha, your mother, some room to sit at her desk, and I will be fixing Martha, so I will be getting her a new chair so she won't be so uncomfortable in the future. And then I also need to put some of these backpacks away into my new chest right here. This is where I'm going to have all of my gifts to give to all of my friends, and I guess I could give everybody a bunch of soybeans. I mean, who doesn't like a bunch of soybeans? So I'm just going to stick the soybeans in there. And then this is the special chest, so I can just kind of dump all of the fun random items that I collect in the world into this chest. And then when I feel like giving somebody some cool mail, I can come in and just grab a bunch of random gifts. I mean, right now it would be like a dandelion and some ink sacks and like some gold and maybe a potion of poison and pistachio ice cream with explicit instructions not to splash the poison potion on the ice cream. Please don't do that, my friends. So, it's going to be really fun to come over and just grab random things like a tomato. I'm going to leave this tomato, this dandelion that the hedgehog actually gave us. I'm going to leave those in here. Might as well leave the soybeans in here. Who knows? Maybe somebody will appreciate some fresh soybeans from my garden. And we will be actually making the soybeans. Oh my goodness. I have had word, you guys, from Evrose, and she's so excited about the idea of running pizza parlors together and doing cheese together, or at least I think I can handle the cheese part with pudding. And you guys were really awesome because you suggested what we should do is we should automate the cheese. So at some point in the near future, maybe for the Zoo Kitchen episode, for instance, we will pop over to Puddin's field and we will make sure that she has companionship and friends and maybe a puppy of her very own. And we will be setting up an automatic cheese station where hopefully we'll be able to press the soybeans into soy milk, and then we can take the soy milk and we can make it into cheese. I'm not sure how I'm going to be able to do that. Maybe I could at least automate the tofu part of it. We'll figure it out. But we're going to be making a cheese station or some sort of cheese like cave. What do you think? I think cheese inside of cave sounds really fancy. I remember when I first learned about art. Lily's trying to solve this problem for Martha by pushing Carlos out of the chair, I suppose. But I remember when I first heard about fancy cheeses. Oh, hey, Agent Noodles. Oh, and Agent Noodles he's given us 2 mice. So Agent Noodles has actually caught 2 mice. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with these mice. I might set them free. I think I'll set them free over in the temperate forest area. We'll release them in a little bit. But anyway, when I first heard about artisan cheese many years ago, I actually heard about it because I read in a book that monks would take cheese and put it inside of caves, and they would age the cheese inside of caves because the caves were like kind of like a medieval version of a refrigerator, because they would stay at the same temperature all year round, and so they could support the growth of the cheese over time. And apparently like mushrooms and wine kind do that too. Like you put them in caves, and because the caves are so nice, they just keep the environment really at a great temperature. And I thought that was really cool. So I kind of want to make some cheese caves. Woo! That would be a really fun attraction for the Village of Light, actually. Wouldn't it be so cool? Or maybe for Zomberry Village, one of the attractions we could have for our world is being able to come and look at Puddin's cheese caves. Oh, that would be so fun. Okay, let's feed Tate really quickly. Tate, here you go. Have some venison. All right, Lily. Lily girl. Oh, are you still trying to push Carlos off? Oh, nope. And now Agent Noodles is concerned about this entire situation too. Everybody is very, very worried. Oh, goodness. But yes, so keep an eye out for cheese caves. We'll probably do that for a zoo kitchen in the future. All right, and then I'm going to put the purple backpacks, and then I think a couple of the dark blue backpacks. In fact, I think all of the dark blue. Okay, all but one of the dark blue. I'm going to put all of these away in here, and we're actually going to use these backpacks to give presents to our friends in the future. But there we go. Oh my goodness, Tate, there's just so much to do. Where's Lily? And let's go ahead, and I've had lots of giraffe link sub sandwiches for a while now. I kind of want to have something else. Maybe something a little bit more refreshing. Like the Sip of Destiny. Watermelon breeze. Oh, that sounds refreshing. And then, oh, the heartbeat burger. Oh my goodness. So that's what we're going to have for lunch today. I also have some silken tofu that we can put away. And then I've got more soybeans. Oh, Lily, there you are. Here, I've got some venison for you. Here, you go ahead and eat it. There you go, girl. All right, good. I'm sure that's delicious gourmet dog food. Gonna wash my hands over here. And then, let's see. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to eat my heartbeat burger because I am very hungry. There we go. All right, and I've got my watermelon breeze to be able to nibble. Oh, it's my little chips. Don't worry, I'm going to make you a chocolate chip factory. I promise. There's just so much to do in the zoo. I'm really excited. Maybe I'll ask if anybody wants to help me build my cheese cave in the future. But I also need to work on the picnic for right now. So focus, Seri, focus. All right, here's my little presser. I'm actually going to get the soybeans pressing up so that I've got some more soy milk coming. And it'll be really fun because we'll be able to use all of the soy milk and use all of the food we're making and all of the special food items like our honey beet tofu burger, our heartbeat burger. We can do our mushroom jungle risotto, all of the fancy foods you guys have helped me to name, and put them into our picnic baskets in the future. All right, and speaking of picnic baskets, the thing I wanted to check on before we went over to the temperate forest area today is actually I need to go downstairs, all the way downstairs, which means passing the vampire penguins. So let's try to make this happen very quickly and smoothly. Okay, don't mess with me. Don't mess with me. I'm gonna fight you. I'll fight you. I really will. I'll find it within me to fight back. I swear. Okay, good. They didn't mess with me today. I feel like I only saw 2 of them though, and now I actually feel like something's right behind me, so I'm a little nervous about that. But I wanted to come down. Professor Cowplant! Experiment 626! You've cloned yourself 3 times. That's normal. And pardon me, Professor Cowplant III, how did you know I was just about to start digging around in here? But everybody pointed out if we want to have a black bear, it's probably a good idea to come in here and see if we've got a black bear hiding inside. Oh, we have a fox! I wonder if it's an Arctic fox or a red fox. And see if we have, here's a bear of some type. A bear hiding inside of our safari nets because we've caught so many different things. There's our sand cats. Oh, yeah, look, we have 2 bears over here. I don't know if they're pandas or not, though. Chinchillas, what the heck? Crabs. Oh, I have forgotten about all of these guys. Oh my goodness. Oh, a wild deer. Is that going to be like a normal deer or is that going to be like an exotic deer? I better hold on to that. Cassowaries and roadrunners. When did I get those? So many mice. Apparently I have a whole bunch of mice. Well, I'll release these 2 guys because they were from my garden, and these guys can probably become lab mice. Goats, wild horses. So we have lots of goats that we could actually take to Puddin'. And then we have several foxes over here. So I potentially have 3 bears. I'm not sure what kind of bears they are though. So I can put one of the bears into a reusable safari net, but then I really should keep all of these guys in reusables because otherwise I don't know how to. Professor Cowplant. Okay, I think you'll be able to get out, actually. I'm not going to ask questions. There's Assistant Freezer Bunny. I don't know how Assistant Freezer Bunny is going to handle everything. Assistant Freezer Bunny is the boyfriend of at least one of the Professor Cowplant III's, and she's working on her PhD right now, so maybe that's what digging in the ground. Are you sure you're all right, Professor Cowplant III? Okay, I'm not gonna. Okay, she seems pretty calm about this, so I'm not gonna question her. All right. Well, how many reusable safari nets do I have left? The extra ones. Okay, I've used up. It looks like I don't have any. Oh, I forgot about all these soybeans. What am I going to do with all those soybeans? I don't even know. All right, let's come over to Iverson's computer. And I need more emeralds to trade for reusable safari nets. Well, let's check what kind of bear this is really quickly. That's a panda bear. Okay, well, that answered that question. So I know at least one of these is just a panda bear, not a black bear. I don't know if I have a black bear, actually. And I should probably rename these. So I need to check what these are. And if they're black bears, I know I can take them with me. So let me go upstairs really quickly and grab a couple emeralds, or maybe a whole handful of emeralds. Martha cannot be angry at me if I'm going to spend our emerald. Well, I just spent a ton of our emeralds on leather over like in Zomberry Village. Martha. Okay, Martha. I'm going to take the point that we have no more emeralds to be evidence that yes, you could be angry at me if I tried to wreck our zoo accounts by going and spending emeralds downstairs. Okay, I won't do it, Martha. I'm sorry. Okay, never mind. Never mind. I can't do it, you guys. So we're going to have to wait to see if we have a black bear already inside of our... Why are there 4? No! Bad! Bad! They have a nest. I know they must have a nest over there. Ah! Oh, those guys. I can't believe their nonsense. They are breeding like nobody's business. And I'm going to have to come back and check. I have 2 safari nets. Yes, I do have 2 reusables. But the fact of the matter is that's for Lily and Tate. I can't use those right now. I'm going to go upstairs now. Come on, Lily Tate. We're going to go release some little tiny mice over by our little tiny squirrel area. And I'm going to feel better about it. And I can't climb. I'm stuck. This is... Phooey. Well, fudge knuckles. There we go. All right, I feel better. I said something about it. All right, so the other thing we need to do is we also need to grab... What's going on? For crying out loud! Get over here, you two! Lily, Tate! Lily, Tate, why? Tate? Okay, Tate, where's your sister? Okay, and then... Oh, there's a triad. She's still sound asleep right now. And there's Sunflower with all of her chicobos. They're going to be getting big soon, so we're going to have some flying chicobos. Here, you two hang out with this special dryad. Dryad. Okay, sit, dryad. Sit. Okay, good puppies. Because apparently she has something to do with like the spirit of dogs and wolves, the power of the pack, basically. The loyalty of the pack is what gives her strength, and also the freedom of flight from birds. So she's quite an interesting woman. But anyway, what I needed to do while we are up here is actually I need to snag some wool so that we can make the picnic blankets that are going to go inside each of these picnic baskets. So what we're basically going to do is we're going to put like a little selection of wool on each side, and then we're going to put 3 things, like a 3x3 thing of food, and we might tuck in some ketchup, or we might tuck in some relish, or we might have like some mustard and stuff like that. Or what we might do if we don't put it inside the picnic basket is we will actually put them in the shelves so that people can go and they can just get some ketchup or mustard or relish or napkins themselves. And apparently we even already have a napkin. Like there's something to do with apple milk tea apparently has some sort of napkin dispenser that you can make. And is that it? That's a bowl rack. But there is apparently a napkin dispenser, and you can get napkins, aka paper, from the napkin dispenser once you've made it. So I'm going to have to discuss that with our apple milk tea expert Benjamin and see if he has anything to say about how to make a napkin holder. But somebody had this really great suggestion of actually making a dispensing piece where it would look like a little ketchup holder. It would look like a napkin holder with like a ketchup bottle and a mustard bottle next to it, and then you could just go up to it and you could just get like as much ketchup and as much relish and stuff as you wanted. And I think we might do that. Do you guys think that's okay to do that? Because then it would be like free ketchup and free mustard and free relish. Or do you think we should make it so it's a bit of a challenge, so you have to go up and you have to like get the free ketchup and mustard and relish from what I have supplied at the picnic shack? I kind of think doing the dispenser is okay, because I mean, ketchup, mustard, that's usually pretty cheap stuff, and if somebody is going to come and steal all of my ketchup and mustard, then maybe we would have to make it more limited. But I'm thinking that we will make the dispenser after all, even though it could be kind of fun to have the challenge of having to supply the ketchup. ketchup. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I don't want it to be cheaty, but at the same time, it's just ketchup, you guys. I mean, who hasn't gone and grabbed handfuls of ketchup from like McDonald's when you were a kid and you felt like you were so wealthy because you had this handful of ketchup packets you could use at home later, and really like the people there are laughing at you because they're like, why is this kid, this is ketchup, this is free ketchup packets. They're free because they're cheap. So I don't know, maybe we'll just do free ketchup packets and we can focus our efforts for limited edition food elsewhere. So I think that's a better idea. I don't know. I'm sort of on the fence about it, so I'd love to know your guys' ideas. But anyway, enough of this nonsense. Let's go ahead and we need to dig into our wool. So, I have a lot more wool than I thought. And yet at the same time, I don't have as much wool as I thought. Is that really all the wool I have? Oh my goodness. Well, I can make some cotton, I guess. So, man, it's been a long time since I've dabbled around with cotton. We could have some momijis working in cotton fields too. What? We could potentially do that. All right, so what you can do is you can take cotton and line it up, and with the cotton you can make string. And here I find myself at a little bit of a conundrum now that I think about it. Because you can take string and you can make wool, yes, but string is a prized commodity in our world. And actually, people need string. String makes a great gift, believe it or not, because you need string for all sorts of things. I mean, look at this. You need it for just 1.5 billion things. I don't even know what a plumb line is, but you need it for a plumb line. So maybe I won't get rid of that string. Never mind, I'm going to sit on that string. It's my string. I'm wealthy now because I have string, and that's actually really hard to get in our world. So we'll go hunt down some more sheep that we can go shear in just a little bit. That would be really fun, actually, to go shear some sheep. And then I also need some dyes. So we'll grab some rose red dyes. I'm a little bit sad because we used to have so many rose red dyes because we had our red poppy. Maybe we should go on another expedition to go find some more of those rose red poppy chickens soon too. So phooey. All right. But anyway, let's come over here and then can I do this? Yep. And I'm just going to change, we'll go ahead and change all of these just for now. And then here is an example of what it's going to look like, you guys. So you do this, and then you come over here. Nope, I missed. Don't mind me, I missed. Oh, goodness. And then like this. And then like this, and ta-da! And then you can put in your food. Like here's our pretend food for an example of what it would look like. And then I guess some mice snuck in. Don't worry about that. But that would be so cute. Wouldn't that just make the best picnic basket? And then people can pull out the food and return the picnic basket to us. And if they steal it, then I guess I'll have to like have my Lily and Tate go chase them down. But I love this. But wow, that used up a lot of our wool already. So we're definitely going to have to go shear some sheep. So there's our goal there. So we checked on the bears and we checked on how much wool I already had on me. I'm gonna need some more red dye. Oh, wonderful! Leather boots! Oh, this is fantastic. Little chips, this is great. These leather boots can actually be turned into leather. I must have gotten those when I was fishing, when we went on that big fishing trip with everybody for the picnic. Oh, that was so much fun. All right, so we're making a little bit of progress for the picnic area. And the sooner we can make progress on the picnic area, Lily and Tate, the sooner we can get started on the bear exhibit. And yes, I do know, normally you wouldn't want to put bears anywhere near a picnic area, but I reassure you guys, oh wow, it's so pretty down here with all the leaves falling down. But I can assure you guys, you don't have to worry. Oh my goodness, that's a cute little bunny. I hear Eros also collects bunnies. It's why you do this. Why you do this. I'm so glad to see you're still doing well and you're in good health. I was thinking about you recently because you have such a silly name. But Eros actually does collect all of those stray bunnies. So if we happen to find any who aren't fishing buns, we might take them to her. Look at all these cute strawberries. Oh, I love having little random gardens all over Zoodesia Zoo. It's so fun. There we go. Oh, goodness. And there's Kristen's tree. Oh, don't even get me started on all the trees I have to plant. Oh, dear. That's overwhelming. Just the very thought of it. All right. And let's see. Any wool in here by any chance? No, no wool in there. All right. Well, oh, wait a second. But there was a tree stump. Now, those are pretty useful. I can light up an area with those. So I'm going to just snag those puppies. But we'll go over and yeah, don't worry. The black bear exhibit is going to be very, very secure. So you guys don't have to sweat it. You don't have to worry about the black bears getting out and causing trouble. I will take good care of them and I will make sure that they won't harass our picnickers. If anything, I think the black bears will just have a little bit of extra enrichment because they'll be able to smell the delicious foods that our picnic people have. And I think it'll be fine because then they'll have their own delicious food. But it'll just be like interesting, good scents for the enrichment of our animal ambassadors, because what they'll do at some zoos is they will actually set it up so that the predators will be downwind from the prey, and the definitely downwind, because then if you're downwind from a predator and you're a prey item like a gazelle or an antelope, you're going to be super stressed out because you smell the lion. But if the lion can smell you and you can't smell the lion, it's really great for the lion, because then the lion is like, yay, I can smell something interesting, and it keeps him very interested and intellectually engaged, all of his senses engaged. So that's what I think is going to be like for our black bear. We're not going to feed him. He's not going to escape, I hope. Actually, now that I think about it, I've had a really bad track record with my bears escaping, haven't I? Maybe there is a little bit of concern to be concerned about this subject now that I think about it. But ideally, he won't escape, and it will just be, Fluffy Mittens, what are you doing over here? Oh my goodness, I have bunnies all over the place all of a sudden. And it will just be really great enrichment for both our zoo guests while they eat their picnic stuff and for our black bears. So don't worry, I'm pretty sure it'll be just fine. All right, so we're going to empty this out really quickly. Just our animal traps. We do have a little bit of leather. That's what I was hoping to snag. And then eggs. Oh my gosh, there's so much stuff. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness gracious. So these traps are really, they're kind of churning away over here. Oh my goodness, there's more leather. And there's quite a bit of rabbit. So apparently some unwary rabbits have fallen victim to the fruit bait. But as we've decided, we just kind of have to accept that if you're silly enough to fall for the trap, then it is your time, my friend. It is your time. So sorry, little bunnies and everything else. All right, so we're going to put these away too. I have a lot of potential string in my Spanish moss collection over here, so we'll have to focus on that. And I have more leather, so if I need to, I can definitely make more picnic baskets. But let's go ahead and we're going to go put our picnic baskets away really quickly. We can feed the red wolves all of that rabbit we just we'll collect in just a minute. But we'll put the picnic baskets away and see if I have too many, not enough. And then, oh geez, Aster Seed, I totally forgot I left you over here. I'm so sorry, Aster Seed. Oh, and you guys, have you seen it? I don't think you've seen the sign yet. I don't think you've seen it. Here is the picnic pick-up basket sign. So here is the sign that I made out of divincing blocks. Very nice and simple, but very to the point. That is for our picnic stand, and I love it. I think it's so cute. It's just adorable. I can't wait to have an adorable little NPC in here. Maybe we can have like some cute little pictures or maybe some plants at the back, and then here's where you can drop off all of the empty. Oh, I have a backpack over here. That's the one that Edson gave us. I totally forgot about that. Huzzah! So you can put the empty picnic baskets in there. You can put your payment in here. Hopefully I'll have lots and lots of stuff. And then over here, this is where we'll have the actual picnic baskets. Yay! Maybe I should fill these with wool before I put them in, but let's just go for it. Yay! So this is where we will fill up these picnic baskets more or less every week. And then we'll come back and take the empty ones and fill them up again. And there we go, there we go, there we go. All right, I think that's plenty of picnic baskets. That's going to be wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. I think maybe one or two more just to make sure we're nice and filled out, because I have no idea how many people will come by or how often I'll be able to come by to refill it. And maybe, you'll grab a picnic basket and be like, I'm not really feeling that meal. And they'll want to try something else and choose from a different one. So we'll try to provide a variety. We're 5 picnic baskets short. So here's the question. Should I use this little section up here, this little section of 4, to manually supply things like ketchup? Because we actually have some really cool stuff that you can put in. Let's go over to Pam's. So should I manually supply maybe like mayo, ketchup, maple syrup? Like here's the ketchup, there's the mayo. And should I manually supply things like maybe not peanut butter, like mustard? Should I do that, or should we just have like a nice little divincing piece like this guy, only to look like a napkin, a little like napkin set with the napkin dispenser. That's the word, Lily. With like a ketchup and mustard bottle next to it. And should you just be able to gather those like with relish? Maybe you could have like a couple of the basics, and then we could have some additional like complimentary things over here, like maybe some complimentary tea, or maybe some complimentary water, or maybe some stuff like that. So what do you guys think? Maybe we'll have some of the basics like your ketchup and your mustard and napkin that you can get from the napkin dispenser, and then you can have fancier stuff like you can get maybe something super fancy. I'm not sure what would be a super fancy condiment, like the maple syrup maybe, or Vegemite. Yeah, that would be kind of a fun apple cider. Oh my gosh, that would be kind of a fun thing to have just like as an extra. So I don't know. Let me know what you guys think, because you often have some of the most amazing ideas, and I really do love the idea of having a little napkin dispenser. To be honest, there's other places we can pour our resources into, Lily. Other places indeed. But all right, so we have our picnic baskets. We have a tiny bit of wool. We don't really have enough wool. Oh yeah, let's release the mice. Okay. Don't panic, Esther Seed. Let's actually release the mice in the Temperate Forest Bird Aviary. That'll be a safe place for them. And we'll be able to watch them scurry around the place. So let's do this. Hi, little ones. Oh, you guys are so cute. I hope you settle in well here. I don't think that your ecological impact on my little dome will really hurt anything. So enjoy, enjoy. They're probably going to be happier and safer in here than they would have been in my garden anyway. But all right, so there we go, you guys. Phew. All right, a little bit done for today, and then tomorrow what we're going to do is we'll probably go on a bit of an adventure to maybe start clearing this area out a little bit and prepare for our wonderful black bear that I want to find. And we'll also go look for some sheep, Lily and Tate, which may involve looking in the, like, we'll look around the surrounding area just while we're working first, and if we can't find enough, then we'll go over to my farm and we'll visit the farm, which we haven't done in so long, and we'll gather up the wool from over there. And then once we do that, I also need to introduce you guys to the idea of our new lumberjack, and that's going to be really exciting. So I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.